Speaking of which, here are some of the pictures that you sent in to our eyewitness portal. We'll begin with this one. Heaps of sand dropped by a contractor opposite the World Bank estate in Mwahia North, Abia State. Our eyewitness reporter says the heaps of sand have blocked a major portion of the road, and when asked to remove the sand, the contractor, who claimed was handling a project for the state government, asked residents to go by jets to maneuver their way through. Residents are asking the state government to address the situation. Also is a picture of a deplorable road in Ilepo Odo of Abule, Lagos State. Our eyewitness reporter says the road causes long hours of traffic on that axis due to flood caused by lack of good drainage. We'll start with bad roads. So this time in Onikanga Road in Ilorin, our reporter says this is one of many bad spots on Oyo-Ogbomosho Highway, causing heavy traffic jam in the state capital. We'll end with this one. It's an image showing a sagging high-tension cable on Palm Drive opposite Peugeot Automobile Nigeria Limited factory in Kaduna. Our eyewitness reporter says the PHCN installation has been in this state for the past 3 weeks without any attention. All right, thank you for sending in those pictures. Keep them coming. You know the addresses to send them to. We'll continue with our stories now, as the immediate past Managing Director of Diamond Bank, Alex Otti, has promised to transform Abia State for the better if elected as governor in the 2015 elections. The aspirant made this promise at the national headquarters of the People's Democratic Party, where he picked up his expression of interest and nomination forms. Following the party's assurance that the primaries will be free and fair, Mr. Otti promised to play by the rules of the PDP.
Mr. Alex Otti, arriving at the national headquarters of the People's Democratic Party, he moved straight to the office of the National Organizing Secretary, where he was received warmly. The party official said the party will ensure that the primaries are free and fair.
Considering the very intimidating credentials, not only of your own, but for those coming along with you, I have no doubt in my mind that you are going into the field smoothly, rancor-free, with all decorum.
The aspirant assured the party that he is joining the contest to make a difference in Abia State and that he will abide by the rules of the party.
On behalf of my group, the Abia First, we'd like to assure you that we are going into the primaries prepared, that we are going to play by the rules. We are very credible and transparent people, and we love that things are done properly. We have a lot of confidence in the leadership of the party, and we promise you that we will not let you down.
As he walked out of the complex, he stopped to speak with more journalists and explained why he believes he can make the adjustment from the corporate world to political office.
I believe that at this time, that the state requires people who can perform, people that are tested, not necessarily in the political terrain. A lot of states today are looking for technocrats. They are looking for people who have excelled in the private sector. They are looking at opportunities to bring those excellence in the private sector to the public sector. And I think our state is going to be better for it. We have demonstrated that in the private sector where we work. We created jobs, we empowered people, we gave facilities to people, and they paid back. And I don't really think it's going to be very challenging trying to replicate that in the state where I come from.
The aspirant says he believes he has the zeal to transform Abia State, and he's offering himself to the people of the state for that purpose. Lanwo Lasisi, Channels Television News.
More politics now ahead of the People's Democratic Party senatorial primaries. 7 council chairmen from Kogi West Senatorial District have endorsed Senator Smart Adeyemi to run another term in office. The Director General of the Smart Adeyemi Campaign Organization and spokesperson of the council chairman, Honorable Philomusho Daniel, stated this at the Kogi State PDP Secretariat. He explains it was a decision of the 7 local government chairmen to contribute money and purchase the form for Senator Adeyemi to run a 3rd term.
The 2015 general elections are not far away, and here in Lokoja, the state capital, supporters of the 2-time Senator Smart Adeyemi take over the streets leading up to his PDP secretariat. Within the state secretariat, the PDP chairman and 7 local government chairmen from the Kogi West Senatorial District have come to pick a senatorial form for a man they have judged a performer.
But each time you see him standing up at the National Assembly to talk, he's always fighting for the cause of poor masses. And that is why he was given first and second chance. And at the same time, he feels if he's given the third opportunity to become the senator for West Senatorial District, he will do more.
We have implicit confidence in their ability to deliver in the National Assembly. It may interest you to know, sir, that the form for the Honorable Senator, we as chairman, the 7 council chairman in the Western Senatorial District, put the money together to buy this form on his behalf. This is to show our total confidence in his ability.
Some of those present believe the construction of the Kaba Stadium and various medical centers, among others, would not have been a reality without Senator Adeyemi.
You prefer a winning horse than a donkey that cannot move from where it stands. And may I prophetically add that it's equally an endorsement for his 4th term in the Senate.
Others from the Kaba Ijumo PDP group and those from Lokoja also lent their support. The man at the center says this is a surprise.
What they have done is a clear indication of the position of the people, because the local government chairman, the custodian of the well-being and the position of the grassroots people, the people who actually owns the power. So for the chairman to come together is, to me, an indication of the position of those who have given me their mandate. And if they want me to renew their mandate, if they want me to recontest for the 3rd time, I appreciate that. I see it as God at work. I see it as a divine assignment.
Now that this group of people have made their choice, the final say about who returns to represent Kogi West at the Senate will be decided at the poll by the ballot box next year.
Anambra State's Governor Willie Obiano says he will continue to give priority to educational development in the state. The governor made the remarks during an inspection of school projects in some local government areas, accompanied by some of his top aides.
In my 14-point endeavors to support the 4 pillars of my administration, and that's why we are trying to make sure that we continue to do well. I'm sure you know that for the last 3 years, Anambra has been tops with respect to WAEC, NAOC, and other exams, and we want to have a basic structure that will continue to support this enviable position that we are providing. And finally, the welfare of the teachers that will be teaching in these schools. I promise the teachers that I will review their emoluments. We are renovating and constructing 520 classrooms for the basic schools, classroom blocks for the basic schools, out of about 1,300. So we are doing them in phases. So this first phase, which will conclude before December, will affect 520 primary schools, basic schools, and then thereafter we do another set.
The Anambra State's Governor Willie Obiano. And when the news at 10 returns, federal civil servants demand refund from NLC housing scheme, alleging fraud. That's in a moment. Please join us again.